It's big brain time. All right.
There's one problem about that, Ryan. None of us have brains.
I have a brain. Just I use
have
it.
a brain.
I've been using it for 6 hours today.
Okay, you no longer have a brain.
I will be doing callouts again, I'm guessing.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh my god, guys, if we clear, we get 100 aesthetic.
Sir, we all get 100 aesthetics.
That's a 15 potion.
Are you actually right? That'll set us up for all the re-clears.
So true.
Let's dig up before we start. Who all needs chest piece still? Nobody?
I mean,
what about head?
Chest piece?
No, from raid drops.
No one needs head, but it was free for all this week. But if I were to steal it, I would get on my undergoon. Yeah.
I think there's still at least one person who needs chest. I'm pretty sure Stephanie still does.
I got it from soloing.
This Steffi does need it, but
Yeah, my alt
So
needs it,
fun
but
too.
GG.
And
I
I'll
got
also-
it this week.
Yeah, and chest might be fair game.
Ready?
Wait, one last thing. If it's free for alling for our alts, I think this is obvious, but is it okay if I roll it for my alt?
You can, but it's gonna be on greed only.
Well, I was gonna say, can I because I want to learn Viper at the Savage level.
Yeah.
I was going to offer everyone a small bit of guild next week to pass on the civil items that I may need.
I would say let's not bribe people because we're gonna kill this thing 8 times, and that's 16 chests for the next 8 weeks. There's plenty of chance to get a chest. You don't need to bribe people.
No. I need 5 mil. I'll get it to you.
I mean, it's not really a bribe. It's more of a hey, I get it now instead of later.
I mean, I was gonna pass on it regardless. I already got my alt geared up. I mean, my alt job geared up.
It's more of a convenience thing, the timing obstacle.
So a bribe.
Man.
It's by definition a bribe.
So true.
You ride this boss
I mean,
to die?
you heard Matt all said 5 mil.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
Matt's
soul.
getting 5 mil, but I'm getting 5.
My boss is a boss kill.
We kill it tonight? Yeah, I'll pass.
I have Ethernet connection from now on.
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's crazy. How wickedly divine.
You said something just then, we could not hear you.
Front half. Outside. Front half. DPS are baiting. DPS are baiting far.
Nothing.
Block spots. Tanks are on markers. Everyone avoid your markers. We're doing dances over our markers. Avoid your markers. Thank you, folks. In and in. Have that light. And then in again. Nice. Cardinal.
There is no limit to Electro's pit.
But to what end?
1 and 4. 1 and 4. We're doing 4 spreads.
Nice adjust.
Clocks after Tank Buster. After Tank Buster. Clocks. Add 1 if you're long.
How's this?
East side spread. East side spreads.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Take this!
That's Steffi's fault.
Healer's dead. We're done. Oh!
A healer's dead. Not both.
I saw both.
Electro has many
Oh,
uses.
it doesn't matter.
This way.
Lesson learned.
It still wouldn't. It would have been a wipe. I didn't have Swift Pass, but Jan would have been dead the entire
Her
time.
skills are as sharp
So
as
we would have had to run across the platform and not die. I think.
I was. Did I see Siggy dead
It's
or Jan
fine.
dead instead?
It's fine.
And we're gonna die. We know. Okay. Faster we get to another pole, the better. First pole.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
In, back half. DPS are baiting. DPS are baiting near. Lots of. Same thing as last time. Tanks on markers, everyone avoid your markers. Avoid your markers.
Fucking idiot.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Thanks.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's
Colonel.
potential.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
1 and 4 again.
And they're down!
Huh?
Is it over already?
Did I count wrong? 4 spread?
They're back on their feet! What?
All together.
Okay. What the fuck?
because you got clipped by pressing running.
Yeah.
No, I know why. When I spawn into Tank Buster.
Clock spots.
So I rezzed you.
How did I die?
Add one if you're long.
Flipped it. Or before that,
D-side stacks. I'm missing someone down
Healer's dead.
And
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of want to look at that because it would on the Cardinals, I was safe, and then it's like the last one hit me or something, but I didn't move. What?
sorry.
1 second. I'm really confused on what the fuck happened there. That was me being stupid.
Hunter and the other tank
Oh,
that was north. How many
I
did
was
you have?
forward.
I was third.
I was 3.
Okay, then that's I was supposed to be south. Then I was 2.
Yeah.
I'm
I have
just
my-
seeing- I'm not sure you did anything wrong, Preston. I'm just seeing you get overkill by 13,000 on a small hit. Does Witchblade
Yeah, I
do
don't.
damage as it pulses out, even if you're not hit?
I'm not sure. It's fine though. Let's go again. That was strange. Now for the in out, I'm trying to. There's a way I can get the DCD off there. I just haven't figured it out. I watched somebody do it, and I'm trying to figure out how the fuck they did it.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Oh, wickedly divine!
Outs. Back out. Forts are baiting. Forts are baiting out. Block spot. Tanks are in. We're doing our dance on our markers. Everyone be on your markers. Tanks in first.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
3 and 1. One. Red. Cardinals after Conquester. Oh, clock spot. That's what I meant. Yeah. I was bursting. Clock spots. Add one if you're long.
How's this?
west side spread.
Why, Brad? No.
Why me? Yeah. I just chose violence today.
Oh, yeah. For that part, you can assume that I would go out further since you have to cast and I don't.
Gotcha.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
In front half. Fourth are baiting in.
Yeah,
Is it over already?
Avoiding our markers. Tanks first on their marker. Avoiding your marker.
They're still in it! But for how long?
In and in.
Oh my! The challenge
Yeah,
went
just wave
down
it.
hard.
So with my Ethernet, I'm having small ping spikes, but it's not terrible. But with an Ethernet, it's weird. Why am I? How is that a thing?
It's because of the 5G connection, really.
Yeah.
That's all it is, Preston. 5G is not
Well,
stable.
Unironically, you'd actually have a better time if you weren't in a Discord call
XD.
because of how network packet priority works and stuff like that for inconsistent data usage.
Yeah. That's right. I just play safer. The 5G is the best that they
This is nothing
offer
personal, but I must
without
have
mimic
your
the hoops
soul.
currently.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I could possibly get started.
Everywhere.
Worse? Is that what you said, or worth?
Worse. The latency addition would be a lot worse, even though it might be more consistent.
If one needs wings,
Yeah.
one needs simply make them.
They have it in the backpack now.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
In, back half. DPS are baiting. DPS are baiting out. Fuck bot. Tanks are in. We're going to be doing our dance on our markers. On our markers. Tanks in first. Where? almost ran too deep there.
There is no limit to electric
Cardinal?
potential.
Gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 and 3. 2 pairs. Block spot to pass to the pink buster. Alright, clock spot. Add one of your longs. West side, pairs.
Take this!
Oh, I'll stop using the reprisal there. For 13.
Live, so it's not a waste.
Electrope has many uses.
Alright, off the nub.
Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that nasty
Go left.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Opposite colors.
I'll erase you.
Day. Swap.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
You're just too far back there, Stephanie.
Gotcha.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
Alright, transition spots. Remember, slightly change your card.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether.
Explosion after this. Supports in. Dodge again. To the middle. Back out.
I will not fail.
Yes! Something is growing from her body.
Explosions. Supports in. Dodge again. To C.
My body will hold its love.
Wait.
No, not yet.
There you go.
Oh, I missed one.
Halfway through her cast bar, you win.
And I will be painting this.
And bet.
I've already painted him.
Oh no, for this second part right here.
She's
Okay.
taken electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
Ring the
Yeah.
bell.
Left, right. Find your safe lane. Don't jump off.
We're gonna have to run too.
And they're done. Is it over already?
It'll still hit
You
me.
went too far up, Preston.
Yeah.
Stay outside.
Out.
Oh, this is good.
Mustard bomb.
Yep, we'll be in mustard spots now.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Yes. My game crashed.
And
Who pulled me?
I
It
did.
would have been completely fine. You can be off. You can be one separate, and we'll be completely fine. But the safe quadrant was all the way north, so we sent adjacent to it.
Well, y'all yelled at me last week for going north, so
Well, it's whatever. You stand adjacent to the safe spot.
you don't have to. You can stand in
Yeah.
either or. You're gonna either run one or two spots regardless. So we need to pick one because the Akmorn is going to hit one or two times before we even make it to the safe spot.
What I'm saying is, it's big enough that it hits you even if you're in the one. If you, as long as the party is in those two center spots, it hits everyone because it's fucking ginormous. You don't have to be all on top of each other because of how big it is.
So the requirement is you can only skew in one direction from the center. So like people can stand in the center or one up or one down, but they can't do one up and one down and people in the center because then yes, Akmorn will explode.
Yeah.
I recommend just always staying in the center because if you always stay in the center, even if you have to run 2 lanes, you should have enough time.
Yeah. Isn't there only what? Isn't there only three, 4 safe spots there?
Yeah, there's only 3 safe spots.
Yeah.
Middle,
The back row
south
is
north,
never safe.
south to south.
Yeah. So if you're, as long as the party is in the middle or in the one adjacent to the safe spot, it doesn't matter. As long as no one's like in the south one.
What do you mean one adjacent to it? What do you mean?
So
there's-
imagine if people stack at B and 1 and 2. That is too far out unless Akmorn targets the person standing at B. Because these this will be fine. But if someone's targeted at 2 and someone's over at 1, it will not hit them, and therefore the people over here will die.
Basically, what I'm saying is,
So
if you can always stand B if you want to, but if other people skew to the safe spot, which is 1 or 2, you're always fine as long as they don't skew the wrong way. And if they skew the wrong way, that's on them.
But what last week I went north, and y'all were like, "Oh, you should have gone middle."
Oh,
So
I
went
completely.
And B, I would rather everybody be where the stack marker is because of just bullshit that can happen in this game. Stay with the marker, and we move together. Don't go to the safe spot early. Don't go north or south in a different safe spot. Just stay with the marker.
agree.
Like it just to be safe. There's no reason for not being with the stack marker there. And I'm not like mad at you. I'm just saying that this is
You
what
can only
like
skew-
we should be doing. Because
I mean, I'll do it.
we're changing it every single time.
I'll do it. I just disagree with it, but that's fine.
Yeah, if we always start at B or D on the sides, then we'll be fine. Left, right?
I very vividly remember the one time me and Rick stacked in that spot, and the safe spot was like super far away, and we barely made it. And I caught sprint.
Right, but I understand how the mechanic works, but I'm understand what you guys are like in a disagreement about. So we go to B and D, and it's like we have to go to the safe row for us. So for light part.
So before
the extra flares go off.
before they
Those
go
little
off,
tiny corners.
yeah,
you have
there's
to
3
wait
tiny
in.
corners.
That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, so
There's three tiny corners. Is that what you said?
yeah, there's one like right here, and like yeah, there's 3 of them.
But use the markers. Move the markers. I want to see what you're talking about.
I'll do it.
I say we just pull and get there again.
It looks basically there would
Right,
be 3
but-
spots like
I want to know what you guys were
Like this.
disagreeing on. So
and there's like there's a circle exaflare in the middle of here, and then above C. As long as people go B, what I was saying is as long as people go B or skew to the safe side, which let's say it was the northmost quadrant. If you were on C, if other people were on C, it wouldn't matter because of how big the exaflare is.
okay.
And it's big enough that literally,
I mean, you could
if
miss
you're out of the
it. if you-
exaflare, you'll die. Like
Right,
you'll
but
just
if you missed, if you can miss it at C, I believe, because it only takes about half that area. But yeah, let's see it again, and then we'll talk about it more.
just the run is kind of.
So what are you saying that you want us to go to the furthest most, like to the safe spot?
No, we're just gonna go
Big
B and
mid.
D like Hunter said.
I'm asking what you were talking about, though.
I was referring to basically, let's say the safe spot is the northmost exaflare line.
Yeah.
You can skew to A, or one on your side. One on your side, which is between. It's one away from the safe spot, and if people stand on B, you will also hit. If you'll all get hit by the exaflare.
I understand like running to skew to the safe tile, like next to the safe row, but that also involves running to the tiny safe spot, looking at the tiles, trying to find the safe spot, and then getting there before the exaflares go off or you accidentally fall off the edge. If we go mid, we have more time to sit there and look at where the safe tile is, and there's plenty of time to run. You don't have to sprint or do anything. There's plenty of time to run after the exaflares go off to the safe spot if you have to move 2.
It's not as much time. I don't. From the last few times I've had it happen. But
it kind of depends on the pattern, because you can get some patterns where it looks like you don't have much time, but that's just because you have an exaflare coming at you, and you need to have like an awareness of everything that's going on to know if you can safely run through there, which is honestly harder in my opinion. But I react to everything, so it's fine.
I mean, because you can see which line is safe, like literally, like within seconds of them popping up. You just look. For instance, we're on left side. We look to the right side. Oh, there's an arrow pointing to the right in this lane, and the far side. Oh, that's the safe lane.
My experience, it's YOLO.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think I've seen groups do both. It's literally just you go wherever's convenient.
Ryan, this pool, if it's further north, go to the C one. Like, you'll still be in the exaflare, and you'll still be in the stack with everybody, yeah?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so you going...
Their guide is middle. Hector is just middle.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying, like, if you want to try it, as long as you're not going to kill us by going there, try it and see how it feels.
It wouldn't kill anyone.
If it's further north. And that's cool. Also, food check. Stiffy made food.
Yep. Can you see my timer?
Yeah.
Thanks.
It was on 6 minutes. If you click on somebody, you can see their buff from
This
there.
is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Did you not know that?
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
Not
ring!
that specifically, just that your food is on or off.
Huh. Yeah.
If one needs
I don't even think
wings,
that's an add-on thing. I think that's the base game.
That's basic.
Yeah.
She's great. Oh, wickedly divine!
Out front. Support's waiting. Support's waiting. Out.
No beans.
Box. Tanks are in. Tanks are in. Everyone is going to be on their clock slots. Cardinals.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
3 and 1. One spreads. Cardinals after tank capture. Or hotspots after tank capture. Well, add one if you want.
How's this?
West side spread.
Take this!
Away from the map.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn!
Oh, look at that massive
The left.
island. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll
Opposite
erase
color.
you.
Okay. Okay.
You're a lucky no one got murdered there.
How so?
The two go shot in the wrong place.
No!
We'll deal with that.
I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Push this. Supports. Dodge.
I will not fail.
Begin dripping from her body.
Deep guess. Dodge again.
My body
You got it right, man.
it must.
She's taken electrodes into her body and unleashed a new battle soul.
In. Middle. Mustard bombs. Press in your front right. All the way front right. Back to your spots. Front left, front left.
She's using electrodes to convert her body's ether.
Move. Hey, are we next? Gonna need to admit. Going back right, back right, back right. And then front right, and in, front right and in. Alright, corners. Ratman back left. It's spread first, spread first.
I got clipped.
Oh my!
I thought it was the first towers that fall.
Well, it is, but
They were
not.
lasers. Yeah.
So, basically, if lasers are coming from like cardinals, then you should meet up at your intercard spot that you go to, which is like, for me, northeast. How you guys want to do, like, supports going, you know, more counterclockwise, and the DPS for spreads? It's up to y'all.
The thingy's got a pretty... The Hector thing has no way to do it.
I think it's usually like supports.
More clockwise DPS, more counterclockwise.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
good job,
I'm
on,
looking at
good
it.
job on the new prog point as a team. That was a pretty good run. So I want to look at the Hector video to check the actual tower, because I thought it was first. I thought it was the towers drop first too. It was Midnight Sabbath, yeah.
Yeah, midnight comes after twilight, and then it's chain lightning, which is where
Right.
we do the towers.
And then it's sunrise.
Okay, so for Midnight Sabbath, everybody goes inner cards first, and then we rotate counterclockwise, or do we want to go clockwise?
It's counter.
Counterclockwise.
Okay, counterclockwise into the safe tower if we need to.
So it's. Go ahead.
Hunter, does the extra flare hit? Did the extra flare hit immediately after the stack marker went away, or no?
I mean, as soon as the extra flares start going, the stack marker starts because it's 5 hits.
I mean,
it hits as we're moving to the safe spot too.
Oh, I didn't notice it, but it looked fine. I mean, if it didn't hit me and Rick, I'm pretty sure you guys would have died. So, unless it doesn't do any damage. But it looked fine.
So it's just, I was reiterating the video real quick, so it's just, depending on the birds, it's either spread or stack first, but we're always going to go counterclockwise there for the first one, yes.
No.
You have to react.
So, if the first towers that descend require us to rotate counterclockwise to be safe, we do that. Otherwise, we stick at the intercard.
Right, yeah, we have to stay or we're moving counterclockwise.
Yeah.
There's no other movement. Yeah.
And then we're going
So
back
those of you that have lived through that mechanic, what's the range on the spread? Because I know, like, me and Alk are like here and like here. Is that enough?
Yeah, it's not that big.
Alk, could you come like stand right here? Are we safe? Oh, yeah. So are we safe like here?
Because I don't look at the size of the spread. I look at where you have to stand. Look at the circles, right? Stand on the edge of the circle. So I don't actually know how big it is. Let's say the circle is this wide in diameter, like 1 square, right? I stand here, Ryan stands here. There's plenty of room. I don't actually know how big they are.
Yeah, I just saw it go off.
Well, that's the first time I've been alive in the mechanic, so I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Just look at the circle that drops as it's dropping and just stand on the edge of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's otherwise go to the middle.
Midnight Sabbath, other than that, I mean, Midnight Sabbath looks relatively easy, because then it's just a dodge, inside or out, right? Or is it the opposite of the first one, or can it be either?
It can be either in any combination or both.
They could be double wings, double guns, wings and guns, guns and wings.
And no guarantee of spread or stack first either. It can be either.
Okay. Then there's and then we need to put something in chat afterwards for ethereal conversion, I think.
I got it.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. And then when those come up during chain lightning, yeah?
No.
Or is it during sunrise?
After change lightning resolves
Right.
fully, the stage will go back to normal, and we will resolve that.
Okay.
Then there will be another mustard bomb. Then she will ethereal conversion again. So, post whatever I need to post. And then we're going to do sunrise. And then there's going to be one last tail thrust.
You missed the tower.
And for towers, we're doing tank, melee, healer range, north to south?
That sounds right.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that party finder standard, or just some do melees up front?
You're in
it's
melee
the same.
range.
The hitbox is huge.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but I didn't know if there was
Four
party finder
towers out
difference.
of melee range.
No.
Well, yeah, I meant for the very first, like the northwest tower. I didn't know if some people do melee first.
Basements are the same for shit like that.
And we can't do any calling shenanigans for the towers because each side is different.
Yeah, we kind of have to just figure it out.
The easiest
Going
way.
once?
Midnight Sabbath. Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Midnight Sabbath. If it's guns in the intercardinals and it's spread, which way are we going?
So, okay, that's kind of a trick question, because if it's guns in the intercardinals, you're already at your intercardinal, so you stay there.
No, if it's guns, you would need to rotate. If it's guns first, you need to rotate clockwise.
No, what?
He said guns on the intercardinal.
Oh,
Guns on
sorry,
the
I keep thinking safe spots on the intercardinal.
What tower's falling
Yeah,
first,
you'd
though?
rotate.
Yeah. Are the intercardinals always second?
No.
Random.
Okay, yeah, then yeah.
Everything in that mechanic is completely random. Except for the second stack or spread. That is the only thing that's not random because it's dependent on the first random part.
Yeah, Matt, I think it's easier just to look at the one falling first, and if it's not a gun, move into it. If it's a gun, stay where you are. and then
I guess I'm confused because if it's spread first, then I can't see where Hunter is, right?
It's
Yeah.
spread or stack in your safe, like your one little safe quadrant. So if we are standing under wings, she's gonna do a donut AoE, and we just spread or stack underneath where the circle, like the blue circles that you see when they come down, when they spawn the clones. That's the diameter of the donut safe AoE.
And if
Rat,
it's a
actually, if you
gun,
look at the
then I-
Discord for Wicked Thunder, I just posted exactly what you asked about. Guns are on intercards. You cannot be where Hunter is true. So DPS are always rotating more counterclockwise than their partner, basically.
Oh.
So you'd have to run
Huh.
further. Or I guess you'd have to run further.
We were correct, Ratman. We just were standing cardinal where the gun, so we just got killed by gun. If we were the same way on intercard, we would have been fine.
Why don't we... I understand this is the general strat. Because I was thinking if the gun's in the inner cardinal, why doesn't like DPS go right, healer go left of the gun? So we're like on each different sides of the gun.
That is complicated.
Because it's not really, because the stack targets rolls. The partner stack targets rolls. So you can't stack with one roll on each side, because one side will just blow up. It's the same with her balls. Like when she does her balls, it's either she targets the supports or DPS or the electro people. That's why we're in partner pairs.
It's less that and more that when you're basically like merging pairs when you do that, because what ends up happening is, okay, let's say you do that, right? Let's say, just using that picture, Hunter goes to the left of that gun, right? He's gonna go with what will be Ryan on where he's dodging the top left gun. So like you guys are dodging different guns, but it still technically works. That does work, but there's more thinking. Whereas if you go to the same place as to where your partner is, it also makes it so that way you just don't have to think as much, because you're either going to one spot or the other, as opposed to okay, I shouldn't say that because that's technically true the way you're suggesting, but you're splitting the partner pairs when you do that, and that's where it gets a little weird. I don't know if that makes any sense.
it makes sense because you run to a direction and then you run to a completely different direction afterwards.
It
might be
works.
easy.
It's just inconsistent, and it's just a little strange.
Double check.
I think I understand. And I have one more question before anyone else asks anything. I'm more important than you. The mustard bomb, do you, like, because I wasn't hit that last time, do you want me to, like, kind of slide forward to give it to you? Thanks?
It's the
Or
other
take
way
it to
around.
you?
I'm giving it to you.
You don't have to do anything, Nat. You just stand there like a black mage and start blasting for the whole debuff.
Also, request. Everyone, when we do Mustard Bomb, before the tethers come out, please stack directly south
Yeah.
behind the tanks. Because if, for instance, Rick gets tether and whoever's in the southwest corner gets the tether, I have to run all the way around to go grab that tether and come all the way back.
It's pretty fucky. It definitely helps to have everybody.
Because like we have so much time to move, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
we
like
have
we
a
just
lot of
stand there,
time.
others come out, and they move.
Well, suffer, I guess.
I'll move south.
So, yeah.
You don't want me to meet you halfway for the trade-off. Don't even bother. It's
Don't
not
move.
courtesy or anything.
I don't want
technically that is
people
a
with the
tank's
tethers to
responsibility.
move.
Yeah, that's the tank's responsibility. It definitely helps, but there's enough time that you just don't worry about it. The other thing is, and that this will be sort of each up to Hawk and I if we decide to do this. You can invuln the second mustard bomb. So like, because half the time I actually miss the bomb because I just have a hard time seeing everything. If it's in a weird place, I won't know. So I just invuln it, so that way I only have to really do the mechanic once, and I invuln the second one, so I don't have to worry about it. But it just, because there have been times where the only reason I know is because someone ran to me. It's like, well, it is.
Hey, refresh your get out of jail free card button.
Yeah, they're far enough out that I just do it that way.
Natsu says Siggy's a poohead, and I agree. Let's pull. Let's do it.
How fast is Sunrise Sabbath going off? Is it
Pretty
slower
Pretty
than
fast.
It's you have some time, but you really don't have a ton of time to think. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, you kind of need to know what you need to do, but you have time to make sure you get it right.
Well, I've been fucking up that little mini game, so.
Because you have to aim guns, you have to make sure you're in the right tower. The tower part is easier. It's the guns are the hard part because they're a little finicky. They're not E10S turret finicky, but they're finicky.
It's correct me if I'm wrong, but which group goes to the north tower? Is it the supports?
It's not based on group.
Fuck.
Based on roll. So you.
It's the snake cryo thing again, Ryan.
Right.
Supports looking northwest, going counterclockwise.
No. I'm talking about the I'm talking about when you bait the tower. I know the lasers, but what towers?
Same.
Towers the same?
Yeah.
Towers stay where they are.
The
like,
towers
or
will
always-
only ever be like that. So it'll always work out in such a way that if they're east-west, supports are going west, DPS are going east. If it's north-south, DPS are going north, supports are going south. It works if you just follow the snake pattern.
Okay, that's why. Okay, that's okay. Or
It's like they only spawn like that. So
I assumed. But I
otherwise
wanted
the
to
whole
be
thing
sure.
doesn't work. But
Also, remember for Sunrise when we finally get there, like this platform here, you want to stand on like this like black like corner, like you're standing on the edge up against the death wall, and you won't hit your other tower partner or turret partner. But let's go, please.
Yes. And point them away from the towers so as are
Good
looking
check.
at what's towers.
Right,
Shit, you
food.
right.
John food.
Alright, let's get cooking.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Oh,
Back out.
wickedly divine!
Out. Front half. Support's baiting out. Clock's down.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Everyone, you're on your clock spots. Thanks for in first. Everyone, we're dancing on our clock spots.
They're back on their feet! What crazy?
That's dead.
And they're done! Is it over already?
How did nobody die? Well played.
Rat died.
Brad died.
I mean, he was already.
I died.
They're still in it! But for how long?
that good.
It's a clear.
So true.
Bigger number equals better.
So good.
There is no limit to
Cardinals.
electrode potential.
He's traveling either. But to what end?
1 and 4. Four spread. Foxbot's after tank question.
But that snapshot is close.
Add 1 if you're long.
How's this?
Yeah, finesse that.
West side, partners.
Take this!
Anything you can like
Electrode has many uses. Watch and
Off the
learn.
nub.
Oh, look at that massive
Right.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Opposite color.
I'll erase you.
Stop. Turn 15 spot.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrode.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether.
Okay, we DPS this time. Dodge again. I got all. It's a vibe. We can't recover from that.
I will not fail.
Does it target? Why? Does it target others?
Yeah, it will kill everybody.
Yeah.
There's going to be more people who die just because not everybody's up, and then we're going to have to live the AoEs without mid, and
I see. Yeah, I wasn't like disagreeing. I was just like.
If anybody dies
Inspiring.
during transition, more than 2 people, it's just a wipe.
You guys can't res in time, can you? Offers you call.
It's just not. It's not worth it. We'd waste
Ew.
everything.
I got never killed by 2K during jail.
Yeah, you just died of damage.
This is nothing personal, but I
When you
must
press
have your
it
soul.
on the final hit of Iron,
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
very close to dying.
What?
You were almost too far out.
For what?
Purple buff on Iron Plus, buff on Iron Plus.
If one needs wings, one needs simply.
I feel like telling me I was almost too far out means that I was in the correct position.
We're technically not the correct position, just
Back
out.
half. Back half. Out. One half. DPS are baiting. DPS are baiting out. Fuck that. Everyone, you're avoiding your clock spots. Tanks are on theirs first. Avoiding your clock spots. Tanks in first. Or tanks on theirs first. Oh.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Oh, I was being a dummy, wasn't I? I thought it was in first, my bad. Oopsies.
They're back on their feet. What good?
There is no limit to electro
Cardinals.
potential.
Gathering in, but to what end?
2 and 3. Two spreads. Cardinals have the tank left here. Or, Hawkbot has the tank left here. Hawkbot. Add one if you want.
How's this?
East side, Freds.
And they're done!
I think I was a step too close. My bad, John. Yeah, wipe it up.
Well, it didn't matter. I fucking killed us anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think I was actually just a step too forward. My apologies.
I was trying to process what you
Oh,
said.
yeah. No, good. Sometimes I get debated by my character because, like, when I'm casting, like, Midori or something, my fucking feet, like, look at my feet, right? Instead of standing here, they'd be like this, so it's like, you know what I mean? Does it make sense? I'm standing at one place.
I just tap forward or backwards until my GCDs blur out, and then I tap just slightly back in.
That's fair. One up again. Also, Steffi, what the fuck kind of crack were you smoking?
You're funny.
No, not Steffi, I'm sorry, Siggy. You said if I was almost too far out.
Or that you were standing. I'll wait for the next call.
All he's saying is you can't be too far back on the debuff because the donut will flip you and kill you. It happened to Steffi on our first pull.
If one needs wings, one needs.
So when you have horn, just be careful.
She's crazy! Ha! A
Fine.
wickedly divine!
The debuffs during the raid? I know you can.
I'll just bring it up if you were not quite as correct position. It's just
In back half. DPS are baiting. DPS rating, or yeah, DPS rating out. Frog Splash. Everyone, you're dodging your markers. Healers are on their markers. First, we're in. Everybody in. Avoid your markers.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 and 3. Three. Back. That's fine.
Make way.
Good adjust. Clock spots. Add one if you're long.
How's this?
West side pairs.
Take this! Electrope has many
With the
uses.
nubby.
Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive
The right.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Opposite color.
I'll erase you.
Swap. Swap again.
I'll just hold pause.
Okay. Resistance spot.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Poison after this. DPS in front. Dodge again. To the middle. Back out.
I will not fail.
explosions. DPS in front. Dodge again. The C.
My body will hold. It's locked.
Step to your bell. Yeah, that helps a lot.
Okay.
She's taken Electro into her body and unleashed a new battle soul!
Stay out.
Out, edges, edges. That's your bomb spot. Back to your spot, Preston. Back to your spot, back to your spot, back to your spot. Front left.
She's using Electro to convert her body's ether!
Grade wide incoming. Like sometime soon. Alright, everybody stack middle. Going top right. Then back left, all the way across.
In.
And then in.
Okay.
To your inner card position. It's a spread.
I don't. Which side? I thought I was supposed to go counterclockwise.
Yeah, that was paired middle.
Center.
Middle.
They're back on their feet!
And I'm a goober, my bad.
Crit.
One just letting it go.
Okay.
This would be
The-
tough.
Yeah, towers are gonna kill us.
No, I'm looking at the thing. I'm supposed to go more clockwise than you.
That's like the second to last mechanic, right?
Midnight. I mean
Well-
sunrise, and that's it. Yeah.
There's
Like
Sword
third
Quiver,
or
but
fourth.
it's not a hard mechanic.
Yeah. Sword
It-
Quiver is like.
It totally is.
Is it?
So,
It is by the guide, but technically no.
in Hector, melees went far left. I think I was supposed to go left there, but I was on. My mom called me that bull, and I was on the phone, so I was like, wasn't. I wasn't like it.
In your pairs, DPS facing the middle, DPS go left, or DPS go
Counterclockwise.
right.
Yeah, facing the middle, DPS goes right. Facing
Yeah.
Right.
Facing the middle of the arena.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so boss. Looking at the boss, I go left.
Yes.
So I go counterclockwise. You're going clockwise.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I figured that was like as soon as I moved I knew it was me. That's why I don't know if you saw it, but I typed in chat. That was my bad. I was on the phone. Like
No,
trying
I
to,
saw we were
like-
both wiggling, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'll go left from now on. That's my bad.
I need to use the bathroom, guys. Can you give me a minute?
Do we want to? I mean, do we want to take a do we want to take a small break, re-instance?
No.
I mean, we have the re-instance regardless because we have another hour.
Correct.
But people need to use the bathroom.
I think we should, if we're gonna go for the full rate time, we might as well take the time.
No, I don't see why I wouldn't.
Okay.
The only thing I was talking
Yeah.
about before is like people were standing here on
Yeah.
what you should be standing here.
I got you.
That's all.
Chance you can get flipped.
This can be safe most of the time. It's just that it
Not always.
can be dangerous. That's all I'm trying to bring up. That's all.
Yeah.
In general, where you work should be safe. It's just that if you're there, you should always be safe no matter what you do.
Brain.exe. Isn't Sword Quiver literally just slash go to your one of your your spots either in the front or the middle or the
Be back.
It's also
Be back XX59.
back?
Do not be late so that we are in instance by top of the hour. Do not be late.
Yeah, Sword Quiver is a hard mechanic because it's a hard heal check, and if people don't go to the right spot, it's just an instant wipe.
Isn't it like literally like the spots are?
You only have 2 places you go. Is this 3, but 2 of them are like right beside each other? So like you're going far west, like middle of the arena, far west,
If the front gets cleaved, yeah.
or you're going front middle,
Yep. Wait.
and it's like one's like slightly to the left and the other one's slightly to the right. Same with me now. We go straight east, or like top rightish.
Yeah,
Wait,
because if she
what?
cleaves the middle, it's the same safe
Like,
spot as if she cleaves the
We
back.
can,
No.
you can.
Our
There's a
spot
safe
should
spot
be-
for.
Our spot should be like northeast and north.
Correct.
No, it should.
But you're skewed to the right a
No,
little
it's east. There's one like due east, and then there's one like northeast, right up at the boss.
North is never safe because it's a vertical line.
Yeah.
It's not. The vertical line is not always there. The
Correct.
last line can be north, middle, or south.
No, he's talking. The vertical line is
we're
always there.
talking
Horizontal
about we're
is
talking
not.
about the final mechanic, Sword Quiver.
Yeah, look in.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So right here, there's a safe spot right here where we could stand for either if it's this one or the one like slightly to the left. I'm pretty sure.
And the reason there's only 2 safe spots for us is if it cleaves the front, it's the same safe spot as if it cleaves the back for us. Because, well, at least for melees and tanks.
I want to see. I want to get us. If we get through chain lightning tonight, then we can 1000% clear Friday. I think we're clearing Friday regardless.
I think we're gonna. I think we'll hit Midnight Sabbath easily today.
I don't think
What'd
chain
you say,
lightning,
Sunrise. Sorry,
What'd
Rick.
you say, Rick?
chain lightning's not enough. Sunrise Sabbath is the hardest mechanic.
yeah.
If
It's
everybody's
literally
done
the wall.
If everybody's done their homework, then it should be a breeze, though, right?
Yeah, that's Natsu says to use that sim because it makes it so easy.
There's still, there's simming Sunrise Sabbath, but then there's also still actually performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's understanding it, and then there's doing it for sure.
It's as I said, like there's a lot of time, but you don't have a lot of time to think because
Isn't it? It's literally just color. It's just I got a crayon and a snake pile, and then it's hours.
in a way,
Point
yes.
somewhere.
But if
I am back.
you don't have time to think. You have to. You kind of have to know because once you get to your spot, you need to make sure you're in the right place. And you might think you're in the right place, you might not be, because even if you're just a little bit off, you can really just like fuck some people. And so you really need to make sure you get it right. Which means if you don't know and you're like rushing to get to your spot, you will probably kill somebody.
Basically, we need to find our spots about the same speed, if not faster, than we do in Final Fuse Line. It's the same concept. But it's
Yeah,
only
I would
4
say
instead of
it's
8.
closer to finding a safe spot in E2.
Yeah, it is.
You got to be faster.
Are we
You don't
ready?
got much time to think.
Yeah. you gotta get to your spot immediately, and then you have time to position. If you diddle daddle and
Especially
don't
towers.
figure out where to go, then you are in a situation where you don't have time to position properly, and then stuff happens.
Especially guns, because the thing is, to do it right, you need to be as close to the wall as possible. And if you do it too fast, you're in the wall. So, you know.
Isn't it literally just you find your spot, you look at the birds, you fire it at where the birds aren't pointing, and you stand as close to the wall as possible and to the ad?
I'm not talking about if you're aiming it in the right direction. I'm talking about your precision. Precision and accuracy are different. You can completely do it wrong, yes, but I'm talking about you've done it right and you can still fuck it up. Because you have to be precise. And
I'm saying
it's honestly worse if we were doing AutoCAD. It's like way worse if we were doing AutoCAD. Because if you're even a little bit off, you kill half the party. So
thinking about it, because like literally, as long as like, correct me if I'm wrong, Rick, but let's say I'm the northeast one, right?
Yeah.
And the towers are east-west, and I'm trying to point it north. You literally go above the ad a little bit, and as close to the wall as you can, but like really close to the ad.
Right. Yeah. I'm not saying again. I'm not questioning accuracy. I'm questioning precision. Because yes, that's true. But how quickly can you get to that spot without killing yourself?
Exactly. Well, that's why I was saying.
That's why you can't use much time to think, because you want to make sure you give yourself the time to really make sure you're in the right spot. Not that you've done it right, that you're aiming it right, or aiming it right. That you're like, you know, you're not a step too far to the right that you end up killing the other person with a gun. You know.
So you've cleared it already, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Let's say that I have a question for you regarding the timing, because you've done it. Let's say I see my debuff, I see what color it is, and within a second I know which tower to go to, and I go to it. I have plenty of time to position it, right?
In theory.
Like, how much time do I have to position to?
There's two things that you look at. You look at your debuff timer.
Your debuff timer and color. Yes, that's exactly what I said.
And
what he's saying is, if he knows where to go as soon as possible, and he's there already, how much time
do I have to position
to aim that gun?
You have a lot of time.
You definitely have at least a handful of seconds. I don't know the exact amount of time.
Okay.
But you definitely have time. It's just
basically,
I'm saying not everybody might react that fast.
When I've done the normal one instead of AutoCAD, you have enough time to run to the wall and then run to where you think the right spot is on the wall and be like, really make sure you're hugging that wall. Like, you have enough time to wiggle.
Okay, good. That's what I was wondering. That's
what I've been saying. You can know where to go, but you want to be there fast so you can really make sure you are planted at the spot you need to be.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking. How much time do we have to wiggle and ensure we're in exactly the right spot?
The main thing is going to be, I think the main thing that trips people up is when you get the odd gun pattern, where it's like all the way clockwise from where you're supposed to be, or all the way counterclockwise from where you're supposed to be. Because you can't like pre-move to your correct spot. That's the unfortunate part.
The best thing you could do is just move like east-west and just hope for the best.
I mean, well,
actually though. Make sure you keep at least two guns in your sight line or on your screen.
Technically, you
so
could
that
just
way,
as a melee, you can just
right
look.
Color, you can just turn around.
Yeah. Can you just turn your camera and face like to that like 3/4 of the arena? And there's only 3 guns you need to look at ever.
If you're like, okay, I don't want to get too close, but I know what you're saying, right? If you're like here, right, you can see the only 3 guns you'll ever have.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
You theoretically could do that. It's just, if you want to be like uber safe, right? Technically, what you can do is you can just be like over here, and that way you know most of the time you're close to a gun. But then it's when you got this gun at 3, it doesn't help you at all. If anything, it hurts you. So it's like it's a trade-off, honestly. But you know.
Yep. All right. I have all the clarification.
So you have guns and 2 towers, and then she's gonna do a wicked special, which means we're either gonna need to all get in the middle or we're gonna all need to go out, and then we gotta do another one.
Okay. Easy, man. We got this.
Yeah, that should probably.
Ready to cook.
And then after all of that is over,
This
she
is
does
nothing
fail
personal,
thrust,
but I
which I
must have your soul.
will log in the chat.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Always gotta be on your side. Test of your ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly designed!
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Out.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring!
Supports are baiting. Supports are baiting out.
It's DPS baiting.
Or what? Oh,
DPS.
I am
I just want-
fucking dumb.
You know, I trusted you because I thought maybe it went to me.
No, I was thinking, I'm like, I gotta take this hit for Hunter, and then
To be fair, regardless of what's happening, one of the supports is gonna die.
Now, Preston was up in time.
Support. I think that's what threw me off. Is like I think I'm the only support that got hit, and
I got hit.
I wasn't.
Food check.
Like I was fine dying.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
I just realized, Rick, you haven't been using passive with the transition plans, have you?
I may or may not have forgotten again. Yeah.
What does passage do?
It's the thing where I stand still and you get behind me, and
Oh, wings.
it's called Passage of On. Yes, it's called Passage of On.
If one needs wings,
The
one
damage
needs
reduction.
simply
Wings,
Yeah,
passage, whatever.
Yeah, I know what wings does. I just didn't know it was called passage. I always
The, the actual button
Back.
is Passage.
Yeah, I had not seen
Mhm.
out fronts.
I refer to wings as lightning wings.
Okay, now supports are baiting. Supports are baiting in. Okay, clock spot.
Did I clip you doing something?
Everyone, we're dancing on our clock spots. Healers out. We are going to be on our clock spots out first. Healers are really out. Thanks, in.
Oh, I heard that was so weird. Black Mage
There is no
privilege.
limit to electric
Cardinal.
potential.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
3 and 1. One spreads. Clock spot after Thinkbuster. Add one if you're long.
How's this?
side. Pairs.
Take this!
Didn't move fast enough. I got clipped by the.
Alright, avoid the nub.
Electrode has many uses. Watch and learn!
Oh, look at that lasso
The left.
cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Opposite color.
I'll erase you.
Okay. Okay, again.
And they're done!
Huh?
Is it over already?
Someone got dited.
I don't
Oh my
think
God.
anyone moved. There was 4 on our
it
side.
was just it was damage.
Interesting.
Usually they're like 30,000 HP.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Wickedly divine!
In front. DPS debating. DPS debating out. Everyone, we're going in, avoiding our clock spots. Healers are on their markers first. And we're in. Everyone out. In and in. Out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
That's why. That's why.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! How wickedly divine!
In, back half. Supports are baiting in. Spot spot. Everyone, we are dancing on our markers out. Healers are out first. Thank you.
There is no limit to electric
Cardinals.
potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
3 and 1. One, 3, spreads. Soft spots, after compressor. Hot spots at 1 is your long.
How's this?
Whoa.
Same thing as him.
Challenger went down
Side
hard.
pairs.
Oh, it
Is
is.
it over already?
Yep. Did you get clipped by yours, Jan?
Except by you.
How'd you get clipped by me?
You're a 3 and you were a 3 and you were too far in, so the only person you can clip is me.
So, okay. So when I come here, I can be here, yeah?
Yeah. No. The blue square, which is like a little bit further out, like right here.
She puts the white squares. You have to be in the white square, which is going to be in this corner, and it snapshots very early. You can't greet it.
Really, it kind of sucks.
My bad, I didn't know. The white square thing I didn't know, but I just thought I had to be like in this corner. You know what I mean? That's
Hit a 5x5 grid.
Got it.
Looks really similar when you're not thinking about it.
yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Because I remember we talked about that last week. And I was like, wait, this isn't a 5x5 arena, this is a 4x4.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not the one who called that out. I was saying something wrong and someone was like, isn't it 5x5?
8 meters
1
long.
second. In a moment, just like 30 seconds and I'm good to go. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this is. Alright, let's go. Whoa, hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I think I'm good. I jumped up to 600 ping for a second.
Oh shit.
It said 598 when I said let's go, and I was like, oh, nope.
Yeah, I just had the robotiness in your voice.
I hit the countdown. Count down. Count up.
He said we're good.
No.
I mean, that's fair.
Return to the ring.
If one
Healer,
needs
tell.
wings, one needs
I've been fading at 617 for transmission. How's that feeling?
No idea.
Okay.
Out. Front. Support to rating. In. Support to rating in. Clock flat. Everyone, we're going in. Healers are on their markers. We're going to be avoiding our markers. Good last second save.
There is no limit
Cardinal.
to Electro's potential.
Coming in, but to what end?
4 and 2. Four. Back. Block. Investors. Add one if you're long.
How's this?
B-side pairs.
Oh my! Challenger went down hard.
You did a damage?
Yep, I've done that.
Take this!
Little boy, that's white, bro.
Yeah, we can. That's
Yeah, I've actually
it's
hit
not that I
Stern
doubt
hard.
your healing skills, Steffi. It's just
I think it's an easy heal with two people, but with one person, you just can't press the button fast enough
yeah.
without Kitchen thinking.
Well, it was that, and there were also other people dead when it started.
That's like
If it was just Hunter, maybe.
Let me guess, Hunter, you were a 3 long. I mean, 3 short. No, that probably wouldn't change it.
Nope, I greeted damage instead of heals and died.
Gotcha.
The classic.
I mean, it's better than bleeding up than than greeting a auto attack or a glare or something.
I mean, me greeting damage killed us, so it's not that great.
Oh, I thought you said a heal.
No, I greeted damage instead of a heal because I didn't think it would kill me, and it killed me, and we wiped, so...
If one
You're
needs
unfit.
wings, one needs simply make them.
wasn't worth it.
She's great wings. Ha! Oh,
Back half.
wickedly divine.
baiting. Forts are baiting out. Lots. Everyone, you're going out, avoiding your markers. Healers on their, or tanks on their markers first. Going out, avoiding our markers. Everyone in. Going out. Everyone in.
And they're done! Is it over already? They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering either. But to what end?
3 and 1. One pairs. Box actions out there. Add one if you long.
How's this?
East, spread.
I thought that was north.
Take this!
Avoid enough.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn!
Ooh, look at that massive cannon.
Right.
Our skills are as sharp as ever.
Remember opposite color.
I'll erase you!
Flop. Okay. Keep it safe right now.
I appreciate it.
Transition spot.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Both of them to this. DPS in front. Dodge again. To the middle. And back out.
I will not fail.
gas! Something is growing from her body!
Explosions. DPS in front again. Dodge. And then a C.
My body will hold. It must.
Bell.
I didn't feel that far away from y'all.
She's taken electrodes into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
Did I miss
Challenger
Wood?
went down.
Out,
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
out.
It was all the way north.
Was third road not safe? There was two to the left, was it not?
They're back on their feet!
All the way up.
What crit?
Middle. Mustard bombs. Pressing Ziggy.
No,
You don't
Wait.
swap spots.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm supposed to come to you, give it to
Front
you, and go
right.
back to my spot.
Front right.
And you don't do anything in them, okay? You stand.
1 second.
She's using electrodes to convert her body's ether!
Oh, it's good enough to get damage down, I swear.
Going top left. And then bottom left. Bottom left and
Out.
out. You want to be all the way like to the edge.
See that now.
It's on a line.
Yeah. I'm hard testing. Rick, you might wanna. Rotate the inner cards back. Rotate to spread, and I ran them.
I was supposed
Oh
to.
dear, the Challenger!
Oh.
You're supposed to stay the right there.
Did we both hit each other there, Rick?
I think we got double blasted because there's only 7 alive.
I think maybe, I mean, maybe we got hit twice.
I mean, only one hit. There's 7 alive.
So-
I wonder if we get double it.
No matter, just to keep it simple, I will always go to the left
Yeah.
for when we spread. Whether
No,
we're
I was a
going right
goober.
or left.
I ran
No,
further
it-
than I thought we needed to.
No, it's cool. It's cool. So we-
So yeah, mustard bombs, move to your positions, tethers go off, explosions go off. People who didn't get the explosions grab the debuff from the tank, and then you go back to your mustard bomb position.
Wait,
I don't-
tanks come to us. We don't do
No,
anything.
no, tank comes to you.
You
Yeah, I don't move, right?
Yeah,
You don't do
you don't,
anything.
you don't have to. You don't have to, but it's nice to go meet halfway because a tank having to run that far.
I mean, they are melee, hating melee the whole time. I mean,
Well, earlier, earlier I said that that they were doing the movement. So when you said my name, I was like, what? It
He was
confused me.
calling
so
out the people who.
Yeah. I know,
That was-
but
that was the first
I
chapter.
moved because my name was called, and I was thinking to myself, I'm not supposed to move here. What? And then I got confused and moved. It's fine. We're getting past intermission more frequently, which is nice. There's a curse pattern for the tank, yeah. Sure.
okay if you move. You just need to move back.
We got time for like 2 to 3 more pulls.
3 or 4.
So how long is the fight? Like, what's the kill time?
20. I believe,
Yeah.
right?
Dang. Okay.
That's pretty standard for fights that have head war bosses.
Um.
7
What
minutes.
it is? Yeah. Makes sense. So let's recap real quick. I don't wanna waste time. But so we're not moving. Only the tanks are moving for that, yeah. And then once we get to Midnight Sabbath, we'll do Chain Lightning. Have we seen Chain Lightning as a group together yet?
Only
Oh,
once
it's
and half of us were dead.
We died in towers. Because we only have 5 lives.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So no matter what, like whether we're here or here or here, I'm gonna go far left, unless I say like adjust, or we call it. But even then, we shouldn't need to. Excuse me.
It's
Same
just
thing every time.
I was always going really counterclockwise
If-
for
now,
the hours that I
is
was
it-
doing it. So
So for the hours that you were doing it, were you left? Were you the far
Yeah.
left one?
yeah.
Oh, then I'll go right. I got you, homie. That's all you had to
First
say.
thing,
Yeah.
me too. I don't care what you. None of us care what you do.
Yeah. I
That
got you.
makes sense.
I didn't know that's what you meant. Yeah. I got you. For sure. I'm right. I can't be wrong. I'll go right. Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean that's what you prefer, yeah.
yeah. My
Okay.
muscle memory.
And why didn't you say so, you goofy goober?
Because that's not the strat that we do.
Yeah, but it's like it's me and you, all right? We're chatting up in our own corner, okay?
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, rectangle.
Hey, listen. But you know what I mean? Like if it's, I don't mind doing something like that. Well, especially if you put 19 hours into it, and that's the way you did it the entire time. I mean, the muscle memory is helping.
She's crazy! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Right?
Yeah. Of course, it'll be this time that I kill myself. Out. Back. Supports evading. Supports evading out. Box. Everyone out, avoiding your markers. Tanks are on markers first. Everyone in. Everyone out.
I finally got it done. Let's go. Not the mechanic, but the pattern. It's to keep up time.
Yeah, I'm still missing one GPD. I'm trying to figure out.
That pattern specifically, I can do it. I mean, there's one that's like almost impossible for me.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
1 and 4. Four and spread.
Cause I practiced it and was like right ready for it. Did you guys give a fuck if I came in as Viper? For reclears and shit?
The Reapers, no. Clocks. Add 1 if you're
Yeah,
long. Add 1 if you're long. 3 side pairs.
West.
Or fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Take
I'm about to do it right though, so no big deal.
Avoid the nub, please.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive
Right.
cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Remember Implicit Color.
I'll erase you.
Ooh.
Huh?
Someone died to damage, I'm guessing?
I think so. That's odd.
I mean, I'm guessing it was the damage, but
Bing?
Yeah.
What is
Steffi
Bing?
took 100. Steffi took 108k.
Yeah, 3,000
Damn.
overkill.
No, yeah, roundhouse current. Everybody got overkilled. So for, I mean, we could go back and look if it doesn't matter.
Who does? I mean,
Let's go.
Yeah.
We got time for 2 pulls. Decent ones.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Rick, how do we look damage-wise once we get the animation? Are we looking solid or no?
I'm the last person to ask that.
I think we're fine.
I don't look at stuff like that. I look at how are we doing when we die?
Yeah, I actually had a
Did we clear it
After
on?
below half.
She's wins! Ha! A wickedly divide!
I think that's a good guess, but
Halfway through the part, halfway big on.
I don't look at that
Good
stuff.
In, back half. DPS are baiting in. Clock. Everyone is avoiding their markers out. Start with out. Tanks are on their markers first. Everyone in. Everyone out. Everyone in. Easy money.
If I ever did that in the past, that's just because I raided for 6 months, so I learned the fights eventually. But so I had the pattern recognition to see it, but I haven't done this enough to notice things like that.
Wait, what did you say?
I said
There's no
I said it.
limit to Electrope's potential.
Alright, I mean, go ahead.
Do it after.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
3 and 1.
I have to focus.
3. Threats.
I'll save a lot like halfway through the
Clock spots after. Clock spot. Add one if you want.
I haven't done this fight enough.
How's this?
Not good.
Poison up, please.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Ooh, look at that fast
So that
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
opposite color.
I'll erase you.
And they're down. Is it over already?
And we're dead. So what's going on there? Did we have some? Did somebody's gear break?
Good question.
Somebody check your gear. Like what's going on there?
Was someone too far out?
Put by donut. Was somebody out of position?
I thought I was kind of in the middle.
Yeah. Like even the donuts are slightly off. Like there's that same.
Yeah, remember pink is on the marker, like on the dot on the ground, and then the people marker is right in front of
As
you.
long as pink is on the dot, even if the donuts are off by a good little bit, you're completely safe.
Yeah. Well, pull again? Question mark?
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Out. Front. Support the baiting. Support the baiting out.
I got clipped.
And they're done! Is it over already?
What?
Everyone in. Healers on their markers. Everyone in. We're avoiding our
They're back
markers.
on their
Right?
feet! What crew?
Everyone in. Healers on the markers first. Everyone in again. Everyone out.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Cardinals.
Gathering Eva, but to what end?
Thank you. 2 reds. Rainbow. I don't think I'd ever seen that pattern before. Clock butts. Add 1 if you're long.
How's this?
Eastside stacks.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Avoid the nub.
You don't get Civvy up to the life.
Electrode has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive
So right.
cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Opposite color.
I'll erase you.
Swap. Swap again. Perfect. So sorry. I don't know what happened.
Fine. Remitigate.
Oh, you just straight up did more damage than me. I did provoke.
I cannot die
Nice.
here.
Transition
I
spots.
have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether.
I will not fail.
Egad! Something is growing from her body.
My body will hold. It must.
I got all my buttons in and I'm happy.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
Stay out.
Out. Things will come to you.
I was hit out.
Yeah, that was. Oh, yeah, no.
She's using Electrope to convert her body's ether.
That was not the right person, right?
I fucked with
Yeah. You're supposed to go to the outermost
Right
person.
It's the same priority.
Hunter and Sticky, right?
I didn't see anyone on my side get it. Everyone's stepping in. So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, I'll review. Stay out.
Yeah, I so BS. But I do remember. Oh, sorry, I missed.
My bad, yeah.
Oh, you're still
Yeah.
I almost killed us, but I still
So,
just...
did I
I
miss
was
somebody?
not-
Because I saw the 3 people in my corner didn't have it, and I thought also the person, whoever's the range,
Are you on right or left side out?
looking at
Left
Blossom
side.
on the right side?
I was not.
No,
I did
you're-
not explode.
I don't know where you stand. I
Yeah,
don't look at
Hunter,
people.
I'm
I
thinking-
look at explosions.
Yeah, I stand
Thinking
back right.
Right.
Back right.
Boss relative, your left side.
Man, I thought I
Yeah,
swear
I
I
did
thought
not
you
explode over
exploded.
here.
Oh, you mean... Never mind.
Damn. Well, apparently I'm fucking blind.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw the 2 people on the far side on my side. I was like, okay, there's no way Hunter is not the one I'm going to.
Well, I was like, I was so dead certain on it. I was like, well, I guess it must be either Rad or whoever's in the top left corner, and I'll just pick a
'Cause I
DPS
was
to
gonna
die.
go be in the corner over here, like I should go over there.
You
I don't
know?
know. You know, technically, she could have passed it to you, and you could have passed it to the other person.
You could technically pass it around.
No, you shouldn't, but you know.
Hot potato.
This is kind of why I mentioned that we should be running to the tanks halfway, because then you see what people are running and you can see who needs it. Not moving causes this issue.
The funny thing is that I have, like, literally only messed that up here. I have all of my stream footage from the other day that I was running this. Didn't have a problem.
I mean, I'm